Reacher Season 2 fights its way to the top of Prime Video's charts. It's been less than a week since its release, and Reacher is already Prime Video's top series of 2023, as reported by Deadline. It's a gigantic achievement for both Amazon and its star, Alan Ritchson, befitting a man of such magnificent stature. The 3-episode premiere of the series' second season, based on the novels by Lee Child, has made a remarkable impact on audiences and households in the 5 days since it dropped on Prime Video, attracting a viewership 50% larger than that which tuned in to watch the entirety of Season 1 in just the first 3 days of streaming. Those numbers are as ludicrous as the size of Reacher's hands. This surge in viewership has propelled Reacher to become the most watched title of the year on Prime Video. The show leads in viewership across all series and films offered globally on the platform. As it stands, Reacher is accessible in over 180 countries worldwide. It's the most dad TV series on the planet. Season 1 of the show was a major success for Amazon, accumulating a total of 1.84 billion minutes watched across its 8 episodes in the United States alone. These episodes, which dropped simultaneously on Prime Video, achieved this milestone during their debut weekend in March 2022, as reported by Nielsen's streaming data. However, it's important to note that Nielsen's metrics only covered domestic viewership, so this doesn't provide a clear picture of the series' international performance. And additionally, just to prove it's hitting the mark in more ways than one, Season 2 currently has a 100% critic score and 83% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's already been renewed for a 3rd season. The 2nd season of the show is adapted from Bad Luck and Trouble, the 11th installment in Lee Child's series. Ritchson takes the lead as Jack Reacher once more, accompanied by Maria Sten, Serene DeSwan, and Sean Sipos, who play prominent roles in the 110th MP Special Investigations Unit. The ensemble also includes Ferdinand Kingsley as Idadam, a mysterious mercenary labeled a ghost by Homeland Security, Robert Patrick portraying Shane Langston, the head of security at a private defense firm with a dubious history, and Dominic Lombardozzi in the role of Guy Russo, a hard-nosed NYPD detective. After the first season established Reacher as a lone wolf who prefers to work alone, it was a bold move to bring in a team for him immediately following it, but it's paid dividends massively as the chemistry in Reacher's team is clear to see as they idolize their behemoth of a leader, and fans are in for a treat as the 2nd season twists and turns towards its conclusion. The first season of Reacher was a thunderous debut, smashing expectations and dominating Prime Video's charts in 2022. The gritty adaptation of Lee Child's beloved Jack Reacher novels introduced fans to a larger-than-life hero in Alan Ritchson, whose towering presence and brutal combat skills brought the iconic character to life. Now, with Reacher Season 2, the show has returned with even more adrenaline-pumping action, sharp-witted dialogue, and a deeper dive into the life of this lone wolf vigilante. In just a short time, the 2nd season has fought its way back to the top of Prime Video's charts, reaffirming that Reacher is one of the platform's most successful original series. A breakout action thriller, what made the first season of Reacher so compelling was its unwavering commitment to the raw and visceral nature of Jack Reacher's world. Based on Killing Floor, the first book in Lee Child's series, Season 1 delivered bone-crunching fights, top mystery, and a protagonist who had no qualms about breaking the rules or bones to get justice. It was a breath of fresh air in the streaming landscape, dominated by superhero narratives and science fiction. Fans were hungry for something more grounded, but no less thrilling, and Reacher provided that in spades. The 2nd season, based on Child's 11th novel, Bad Luck and Trouble, dials everything up a notch. Reacher, a former military police officer who drifts from town to town righting wrongs, is again pulled into a violent and dangerous conspiracy. This time, however, he's not alone. Season 2 introduces an ensemble of Reacher's old military comrades, each bringing their own strengths to the table as they tackle a sinister new threat. This added dynamic brings a fresh energy to the show while also staying true to the heart of the character, a man bound by loyalty, code, and an unwavering sense of justice. Unleashing bigger and better fights, one of the most talked about aspects of Reacher is its unrelenting fight choreography. The first season made it clear, when Reacher enters a room, things are going to get messy. His brutal, efficient combat style is a defining trait, and in Season 2, the stakes are even higher. The fights are not just more intense, but they are intricately woven into the narrative, giving the show an added layer of urgency and tension. What sets Reacher apart from other action series is its attention to realism. There's no superhuman strength or exaggerated physics at play, just raw, gritty brawls where every punch, kick, and throw feels like it has real consequences. Alan Ritchson's portrayal of Reacher capitalizes on his physicality in every scene, and his towering frame becomes an integral part of his character. The hand-to-hand combat sequences are meticulously choreographed to highlight his imposing presence, allowing him to take on multiple opponents with the cold precision of a seasoned fighter. Season 2 has taken that intensity to a new level, with even more ambitious fight scenes. From brutal close-quarters combat in tight, claustrophobic spaces to sprawling, chaotic brawls in open environments, the show's action sequences are designed to keep viewers on the edge of their seats. The sheer creativity and variety in the fights, whether it's Reacher disarming opponents with household objects or taking on entire squads of mercenaries, have made it a standout in the action genre. New faces, deeper relationships. While the first season focused heavily on introducing viewers to Jack Reacher, Season 2 offers a more layered exploration of his relationships, especially with his old military unit. As Reacher reconnects with these characters, fans are treated to a deeper look at his past, his sense of duty, and the bonds that shaped him into the man he is today. These former colleagues, including key figures like Neagley, played by Maria Sten, add a new dynamic to the show. Their camaraderie and shared history provide a contrast to Reacher's usual lone wolf persona, showcasing a softer side of the character while still embracing the show's gritty tone. The expansion of the cast has allowed the show to explore more complex themes of loyalty, trust, and betrayal. Each of Reacher's former comrades comes with their own baggage, and the ensemble dynamic provides a rich playground for drama amid the action. This shift in focus, from Reacher being a solitary force of nature to him working as part of a team, has added a refreshing layer to the storytelling, making the stakes feel more personal and the outcomes more uncertain. From the page to the screen, part of the magic of Reacher lies in its fidelity to the source material. Lee Child's novels have sold over 100 million copies worldwide, and fans are protective of the character. After the disappointment of the Tom Cruise-led Jack Reacher films, many worried that the series would fail to capture the essence of Reacher's larger-than-life presence. However, Season 1 laid those fears to rest with its faithful adaptation, and Season 2 continues that tradition. Bad Luck and Trouble is one of the most popular books in Child's series, and its adaptation for the second season has been met with high praise from fans and critics alike. The showrunners have struck a balance between maintaining the gritty procedural elements that made the books successful and adapting them for a modern serialized television format. This attention to detail has not only won over hardcore fans, but also drawn in a broader audience unfamiliar with the books. A climb to the top of Prime Video's charts from the moment Season 2 dropped, Reacher quickly reclaimed its spot as one of Prime Video's top-performing shows. The series' blend of high-octane action, smart storytelling, and a charismatic lead has proven to be a winning formula for the streaming platform. Its success speaks to a growing appetite for adult-oriented action thrillers that don't shy away from violence, grit, and complex characters.